Hey, what's up? This is Jason Williams from the band Kauze. I'm here today to show you the solo to 12 rounds, the single off of the latest Kauze record, The Rise to Power. Check it out. So that was normal speed. Now we're going to break it down, slow it down, break it into sections and see what we got. So first off, just so you know, I'm tuned a whole step down from standard tuning. So we got D, G, C, F, A, D. So down a whole step once again. But it starts off with a big bend up on the 15th fret on the second string. So and then just adding in some vibrato on there. Just bending it real good. And next thing we're going to jump into is a call and response kind of deal. So this is all based in like E blues, which is really going to sound D blues since I'm tuned down a whole step. But check it out. So it starts off with that bend. Then we're going to jump into this lick. And then the response of that is going to be that happens to be up an octave. So here's the initial call. Then the response is going to be up an octave. Then we're going to end that whole phrase, the call and response phrase, with this lick. So one more time. Next, we're just going to run up the E blues scale, which keep in mind, again, like I said before, it's actually going to sound D blues, but we're going to start on the flat 5 here of the scale and just run it straight up. So one more time. And then we're going to repeat that phrase after that, so then we're going to play that same thing again. And it's all about just hanging on that first note, just letting it just sit for a little bit. And then we're going to run down the same scale. We're still in E blues, and we're just going to keep it now on just the G string and just run down on one string now. So we're going to so one more time. Now we go into my personal favorite part, the bendy lick, which is kind of cool. It's basically what we're going to do, looking at the E note for our target note, and then we're going to bend half step down and bend up into the E note. So it's going to sound like this. So basically we're going to hit the E, go down a half step, bend up into the E note, so it gets that kind of feeling. Then what we're going to do, 10th fret on the second string and 8th fret on the second string, which happen to be G note and F note, and we're just going to go back and forth, so it's going to be so slow. Then from there, we're just going to run up, same scale, we're still in E blues, we're just going to run it up and do this kind of a pattern. So that's the first part. The next part, we're going to go up to the first string and we're going to do this shape. Then we're going to move up to the next pattern. Now we got So far we got. So now we're up to the 17th fret on the first string, and we're going to do this pattern, the same pattern. Now what we're going to do is just move up a fret every other time. So it's going to be start on the 17th fret, then you move up to the 18th fret on the first string. So when you start to speed it up, it sounds like this. So from there, it goes into rock bends or unison bends, whatever you want to call them. Basically the idea is you're going to be playing the same note but on two different strings. So here we start off, we got the E note and the E note here, which we're going to bend up to on the 17th fret. And then we're just going to pick them. So that's the idea. Then all we're going to do is move it up chromatically, just a fret at a time. So the idea is. From there, we keep moving it up chromatically, just a fret at a time, but all we're going to do is basically just double the timing of it. So it's going to sound like this. So the whole thing together is going to sound like this. Then we're going to end the entire solo with a big bend up on the 18th fret on the first string. And that's it, that's the whole solo, so check it out.